What up, everybody? Hey, we back for another one. This is Let's Talk About It with Los. I'm your host, Los. What it do, man? What's going on, man? Man, we made it to a new year. We made it. We made it. It's 2026. That's still crazy to say. 2026. But still remember, like always, like, share, subscribe. Comment. Do what you do. Share with somebody. If it touch you. Let me know. But we back for another show, and it's a new year. Uh, Speaking of 2026, man, the other day I just realized, man, I've been out of high school 20 years, man. 20 years. I'm feeling old, man. I've been out of high school 20 years. My daughter turned 17. It's Oh man, I feel old, man. Time is going by extremely fast. When you younger, you can't wait for things to go by fast. I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. Now I'm like, I wish time would slow down. It's like when once you get out of school, man, it's like time just flies by, man. It flies by. But I'm just I'm still happy to be here though. Even though I feel old, I'm happy to be here. But man, once again, I appreciate y'all for supporting me um, on this podcast here. I appreciate y'all commenting, and I know a lot of y'all, when y'all see me, y'all show love and tell me how y'all watching and like what I'm doing. So I really do appreciate. I really do appreciate everything that people have said to me. It gives me the confidence to keep going. Um, so I guess on all the stuff that I do, I need to I need to share it, to see how people think. I guess, excuse me, to see how people think, to see, you know, uh, to give me the confidence to keep going. I know a lot of times it's not it's not the outside, it's the inside. It's what I think. A lot of us are what we think and what we do about ourselves is what stops us from moving forward and stops us from doing what uh, we need to do. Um, so, but I am happy because uh, one 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 week I had my apostle sitting here watching me, and he loved what I spoke about. I got my pastor and the mother of the church sitting in the corner somewhere here. So it's awesome, man, to have people around, man, to see me nervously do sit here in this chair and by myself and do this. But um, man, I do wanna mention how how I've been seeing a lot of stuff as far as um, the church is concerned, as far as Christianity and things like that. Um, even with uh, I don't like I said, I don't know what y'all may think or see on the internet or whatever. But even with a lot of the news, a lot of the stuff that's coming out, as far as the thing with I say the dress, was a really big thing here these last couple of weeks, and then I saw something last night. With Donnie McClurkin, um, with him being sued as far as sexual assault allegations and stuff like that. And then, like I said, the Jamal Bryant and his wife and the what she wore. Um, a lot of along with that, it's a lot of stuff as far as um, Christianity and the church is concerned, and it's really troublesome. It's really troublesome because it's like sometimes I wonder, do these people really believe in the Word of God? Do they really believe in Jesus Christ? Do they believe in the gospel? Do they really believe that? Do they really believe the finished work on the cross? And honestly, if you dig deep enough, you come to find out that they don't. And I'm not saying that. Um, and I'm not saying that the people that I just brought up don't believe. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying uh, if you dig deep enough in a lot of people's uh, um, a lot of people's theology or the things that they think about, you will come to find out that they don't believe. They just do it just because it's something popular or something that could get them money, um, or something that gets them control. And uh, one of the things that bothers me is because one of the reasons why I don't really speak on stuff like this is because I feel convicted as far as myself if I'm not doing everything exactly how I'm supposed to be doing it. It's like how can I um, point the finger in that, and when they say unrighteous judgment, that's what that is. So when people judge unrighteously, is, for example, say a person is out here cheating on their wife, and I'm pointing my finger at somebody else cheating on their wife. That's unrighteous judgment. Um, that's unrighteous judgment. I can't do that because I'm doing the same exact thing that they doing. Um, but to judge righteously is to be right with Christ and to point out uh, and to point out the I guess the lesser in the sin in someone else to help them realize what they're doing. Um, and I know a lot of people get up in arms about people um, bringing up other people's sin like they've never seen, and I can't say that I never seen, but uh, we are called to call these things out. Um, we are told to call these things out, and but you must first start with your own life. Get yourself right to help someone else. Recognize their own sin. Um, but for a lot of stuff that's been going, for a lot of stuff that's been going on, is crazy because it's like how could y'all be comfortable with doing these things? Even when you talk about um, even when you talk about the dress, it was it's wrong because it was an appearance of nakedness. It's not the fact that the dress looked good on her, which it did. It looked good on her, but it's the fact that who she who she says she is, she accepted and uh, and Jamal and her husband accepted the call from Christ. At that moment, a lot of stuff that you have to stop doing. A lot of stuff you can't do no more, and you have to accept that, and you can't live life like, oh, I have grace, or God to forgive me, and these things like that. You can't live life like that, and you can't live life like, um, oh, God is working on me. He gotta know my heart. You know, the things that a lot of people say to get past or to get by. Um, you know, the stuff that they still do or still want to do. Um, and like I said, I'm not. And like I always say this when I preach, I'm not sitting here uh, pointing at anybody. You know, I'm first pointing at myself, to know that I need to get myself right. I still need to do um, and need to do and follow the things of Christ. But also too, you have to think about, like, how long are we going to continue to sit here and go against God? How long are we going to continue to stand in the pulpits and sin? How long are we going to continue to sit in the pews and sin? How long are we going to continue to go out in the world and do whatever we want to do and then claim the name of Christ? How long are we going to continue to do that? How long are we going to act like the Bible ain't right? How long are we going to sit here and do that? And it's going to be a lot of people that are going to be disappointed on when they see him face to face. You know, and like I said, I work on myself and I pray that I'm not one of those people. Um, and hold on, yeah, I'm sorry, but I do I you know, I pray and I work on myself to, you know, that I'm not one of those people that will see him face to face and be disappointed. But how long are we? Oh crap! I'm all jacked up over here right now. How long are we going to continue to do it? How long are we going to continue to sit here and stand up here and try to twist the word to make ourselves feel better or to justify uh, the wrong things that we say or do? Because that's what a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. A lot of people grab the Bible and point out scriptures, um, point out scriptures to justify the things that they do or things that they say. And how long are we going to continue to do it? How long are we going to continue? As far as the men, how long are we going to continue to treat our wives like, I say, like background noise because you can, you know, and uh, cheat on them because you can, because you say you have all this, you know, temptation of things like that. How long are we going to continue to do it? And you know, I understand that, and I know that um, we still fall short. You know, we still this thing still may um come up against us, and we still may the devil or ourselves will still trick ourselves out of a position or out of what we've been working on. I really do understand that. you know. But how long are we gonna see a situation and instead of sitting in it thinking that you have control over it, you flee or you run from it. And sometimes that's what you have to do. And sometimes you may feel like, uh, oh, I feel weak, or I feel like a punk or whatever, uh, because I'm running from this situation. But sometimes that's what you have to do to avoid, um, getting into certain situations. Because eventually you hang around uh, a raging fire long enough, either you're gonna get consumed or it's gonna burn you. But like I said, I completely understand. You know, sometimes that we fall short, or we fail. Um, but how long are we going to continue to do these things? And I even look at myself in the mirror, and I tell myself that, like, how long are you going to continue to do this? How long are you going to continue to to fail? You have an issue in this area. How long are you going to continue to let it um, rule over you? How long are you going to continue to fail in this area? How long are you going to continue to ignore this area? Um, and that's where it starts. For me, in order for me to get in, sit in this chair, and to look in this camera and say, we got to stop doing what we be doing, as far as the church, or the far as Christianity is concerned. um, I have to look at myself in the mirror and say, you need to stop doing what you've been doing. You need to get control of yourself in this situation. But you also have to know and understand that a lot of people don't want to, and they're gonna continue to do what they've been doing. They're gonna continue to do it, and you have to not focus or worry about that. You have to think about, the people that do want to live righteously, or do want to excuse me. Oh man. Excuse me. That do want to live, the way, live out the ways of Christ. That's what you have to focus on. That's what you have to worry about. So it's always going to be things that you see people say or do that you're not going to like, but you have to pray for them and keep going, and keep moving on, and not let those bad people, those bad apples, um, let those bad people, or bad apples, represent the full body of Christ, because that's what a lot of people do. They see one person, or they see a couple of people, and they be like, oh no, everybody, all church people, all ministers are like that person, and it's not true. It's people out here that really want, to live holy. It's a lot of people out here that really want to live righteously. They really want to bring people to Christ. Um, so you just have to do your uh, do your job, uh, and find those people, and ask God, ask the Holy Spirit to reveal those people to you, um, because they out here, you know. They out here. Don't don't think that the people that you see on across your phone or across your TV or whatever, uh, don't let those people be the representation. Those bad apples be the representation of all of Christianity and all the people that really work hard, that really get down on their knees and pray. Um, pray for people. Don't let those type of people be the representation of all of Christianity and be the representation of Jesus Christ. But um, that's pretty much everything I want to say. I don't have that much time again today. But I appreciate y'all for checking in with me and listening to me, speak. Hopefully, something I said that said touches you or gets you to think. But I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. This is Let's Talk About It with Los. I'm your host, Los, and I'm out this thing, man.